don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. Hope I got some brothers that outlive me. They gon' tell the story, shit was different with me. God's plan, God's plan. I hold back sometimes I won't.
Hey, this is Los.
And this is Primo.
And this is Los Primo's podcast. What's up, man? We actually have something really nice going on today.
Breaking news. Listen, our special guest, you know what I'm saying? We got the two lovely.
Hey, cameras, can you turn to my beautiful sister?
No.
Look, you're closer. Steffi, how you guys doing?
Hello, we're good.
Hey,
yo, we are so privileged to have you guys here with us. You have no idea.
Yeah, you guys been here from the start. Literally.
Yeah, before you guys.
Y'all was shooting with us in the gym, like for real. Yeah. You see when they say like you weren't shooting with me in the gym, they were definitely shooting with us in the gym.
Yeah,
so.
and it's definitely nice to have people that are around that could actually let everybody know how it is, like for you know, you guys seen us in active addiction, and you guys seen through all our struggles or whatnot, and now you see us sober. Like, you know, that's a lot of the things I want to ask you guys about that. Like, you know what I mean? I'm curious myself to know, you know what I mean?
I mean, definitely, but we don't want this to be all sad
and
all depressing.
Definitely, I want to know about the relationships.
We're different people today, you know? We're better, brighter, and
yeah.
I think we're much more than just people that have been through addiction, bro.
I think so.
I think if, you know what I'm saying, if somebody hears it from somebody as close as our two beautiful sisters,
come on.
I think, come on, it might hold a little bit of weight. Because honestly, these people like, yo, these niggas are full of shit.
Hold on, let's open up this.
Honestly.
Let's open up this right. How's your guys' sex life?
yo,
Pineapples.
Yo, that's the safe one. But come on, we gotta hear you guys talk. It's been us taking over the whole time. Like, you guys gotta get comfortable.
No, we gotta give them. Let's.
I don't know if that's the way to start off.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Like, I mean, all right.
Nah, he was completely out of line. but not seriously.
He's laughing because he wasn't really.
It was so funny. Hey, we had a laugh. We had to laugh a little bit. We had to make people laugh. Nah, all right, guys. So personally, like, you know, let me hear a little bit about you guys and where you guys are at in life now. I'd like to know.
Let the people know. Come on.
Hey,
why you being so
my
shy?
name's Jasmine. I'm 27. You know, like.
I'm not 27 yet. In like 3 weeks.
Excuse me.
Chill out.
I'm sorry.
It's trying to make me old.
For real.
A little bit about myself.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be 27 in 3 weeks. I'm pretty boring, honestly.
You are not boring. She's
I
like,
am.
listen,
We're boring compared to you guys.
Yeah.
We always were boring.
I honestly, I'm just about my money. I just work a lot.
I like
come on. How is that boring?
And that's something
like
really nice
shit,
because
like,
most girls that I've ever been in, you know what I'm saying, relationships, definitely that's one thing they like, bro.
Yeah, I'm very focused on my job, on my career. That's really what I strive to like focus on, because I don't ever want to depend on anyone ever in life.
Listen, I think that's
Let's
awesome.
touch on that subject.
Yeah,
Now that
right?
we got both of you out here, it's our podcast now.
I know, right?
I mean, yo, listen, that's awesome. So that you're sitting there, you're working, and you make a lot more money than the normal person. Like, do you feel that could be like threatening to a guy that you talk to, because he might feel a little insecure? You make more money than him, or how has that worked out for you?
Well, I seem to have pretty shit luck in men. However,
how? A girl so beautiful like yourself, shit luck in men? I don't believe it. You're lying.
Personally,
You're lying to the camera.
Personally, as her brother, I just think that she's just intimidated. She has the fear of success. So she likes, you know, she likes these projects and she wants to see if she can piece together.
Holy shit, you guys should start a fucking podcast. Like, yo, why is it that, like, I could just talk about my sister. I feel like she has this mother complex. You know?
Man.
She wants to sit there and mother a guy, you know, that, you know, she sees.
I am nobody's mother. Relax.
Yo, I really
was your mother. I ain't.
Dog.
Listen, I can completely agree with Ann. You never.
Yeah.
I just think that you guys know, both you guys never had somebody to actually take care of you guys.
Exactly.
Like we do with women. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like,
I just think
why
we
is
had
it
strong mothers, Josie.
yes.
Zoom in on Josie when you guys get the chance. Bye.
By the way, our mom is over there in the back watching.
She's
shout out to
regulating,
Josie.
making sure
Hey,
the conversation
shout out to
stays
my mom. She's always been
normal.
my biggest supporter. I love you.
Love you too, Josie.
No, sis,
But seriously,
I
come
just
on.
feel
I
like
think that
we
was a great
I
topic.
mean, I know the same for you guys. We come from a family where the women are just strong women. And
Yeah,
they're
for sure.
independent.
So money's not something you look at when you look
In
at
a guy,
with a guy.
right?
No.
Like if
So
I
It's
was
not
a girl,
about
I
money.
So-
But listen, it's about like like
What
the
about-
kind of guy it is.
Okay,
And, like,
so what about work ethic? Because I see.
well,
I
no.
think,
it's important.
yeah, well, I think you're
But-
relaxing every one of your relationships.
in every single one of them. And
Not
how can a
everyone.
guy have work ethic and be broke? How? It doesn't make sense.
It does.
But to be honest with you, I don't look for a man at, like, oh, what he can give me or what can he offer me.
So
or,
what do you look for?
No, honestly, it's just like if I vibe with you and we can speak to each other and like we can communicate on a deeper level other than like what you can buy me, because what you can buy me I can buy myself. I don't
Preach,
need that.
sister.
So at the end of the day, a lot of girls look at men like, oh, he's driving a BMW, I need to be with him. Or they look at the materials like, oh, look how he's dressed, I need to be with him. No, I can buy myself whatever I want.
Yeah, I can say that's one thing about both of you guys, that you guys are very genuine and you guys are just, you know what I'm saying? You guys,
Well,
when I love
listen.
somebody, I love them.
Yeah.
But listen, like I hear you say that when you talk to somebody, it could be like on a deeper level, and this is to you too, because I'm really speaking to both of you.
Yeah.
But how can you really get deep or intimate or speak to a person that I feel like you guys have nothing in common? Because honestly, you guys have this
Opposites
relatable,
attract, bro.
like,
Yeah.
but
Opposites
really
attract.
opposites,
I mean,
like
it's
people
just,
that are
it's vibes.
in a dark
I mean, you
place.
don't
Like,
have
what do you
to
have
be,
to relate with these people?
The thing
You don't have to have everything in common. It's a
No.
vibe. It's not a type. It's a
So you
vibe.
can't
It's the way you
explain.
vibe
It's like
with
just
people.
a vibe.
Yeah, it's just like, I want to be someone's friend before anything. I really, I want a friendship with someone. I want that person to be my best friend. I want to be able to talk to them about anything. I want them, I just, when you're comfortable with someone that way, it feels amazing. Someone that's not going to judge you and
That's
that's going to
pretty
stand by
fair.
your side.
Yeah.
That's pretty
No
fair.
matter what you guys go through,
Exactly.
you guys rock it out. But
Alright,
yes,
so-
I do agree. I
so-
have some shit taste in men.
So, Steffi, where are you at in life? I mean, like, we obviously see you in your scrubs looking scrumptious.
See you in your
but-
scrubs.
But where are you at, like, where you at in life, and
Same thing. Just starting a new job, a new career path now. Really excited about that. Pursuing that mostly now. I did all these jobs for a little while, and it was good money, but like it came to a point where now, like we're at an age where we want that career, we
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
better things in life,
Okay.
not just money.
you
We
say
want
this,
that
but
career. We want
it's
that
it's so
Stability.
it's so
exactly.
contradicting when you guys say this, but then the type of guys that you guys go for are just guys that
I
have
mean,
no
we're not
career.
even gonna sit here. We're
I
not
was
even
gonna
gonna
say, what
sit
the
here and
fuck?
argue with you guys because it is
Perfect.
true.
That's
But you
great.
know what happens sometimes? It's not like these relationships are planned. It's friendships that lead into something later on, and then you see potential in something. It's not like you're just out here dating anybody. You're not gonna be comfortable with just
100%.
anybody. You
So
build a
you're
friendship
taking
with
up a
somebody.
project. You're being a
But
mother
no,
and
it's
you're
not a
babying
project
a guy.
because these are.
Guys aren't supposed to be babied, especially at your age, my beautiful
I mean,
But
sister.
y'all babied, if we really gonna
Oh,
talk
100%.
about it.
You
Yeah,
baby.
Hey, listen.
So-
Yeah.
No girl has ever
All right,
babied
hold
Yes,
on, hold
what do you
on.
know?
Before this gets out of hand, let's hold it down a notch. This isn't about us; it's actually about you guys. So,
We gonna take over.
so hey, all right.
Okay.
A quick question: what are some type of goals, or what are some type of not goals? What I'm trying to get at?
What are you
What are
trying
some
to say,
type of
man?
struggles that you guys, as young women, that you guys could reach out to other young women growing up, teenage, or becoming an adult, a young adult, that you guys had to face? Like some adversity in your life that you guys have been through, A lot of girls.
What advice would you guys give to a 16-year-old you? Like knowing how
that's a
it went.
good
What
question.
would you guys do if you got to be
Honestly.
16 tomorrow?
To be honest with you,
What
I
would you
think
do
I would
differently?
tell the 16-year-old me.
You,
I
yeah.
think that's when I was at my fastest pace. I wanted to be grown. And I wanted to do so much.
Slow
I wanted
down?
to, slow down, live your life, enjoy your life, like for real. Because we want to grow up so fast, and now I'm about to be 27. I'm like, oh my God, where
Where'd
did
it
all
go?
this time go?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I didn't enjoy my life because I was too busy trying to be grown. And you see these 16-year-olds looking older than me sometimes, And I think that really just slow down, enjoy your life, enjoy the experience of like, going to high school and just doing normal things. The thing is that the youth now, they just want to grow up so fast, and you see them
Yeah.
doing shit that they shouldn't even be doing, and
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, this is
Definitely,
crazy.
definitely.
And respect your parents too, because I think that that's a weird age that you want to
Yeah.
start rebelling,
Yeah,
you want to
it
start
happens.
jumping
Some
out
more
windows
Yeah,
and
I've
doing all
said
types of.
I've told this to Ann before. I said, yo, I always thought like me and is family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't look at Anthony besides anything. You could tell me, yo, you can't chill with Ant because this and this, or you guys shouldn't be together. But Anthony's my brother no matter what. You know, and you guys, everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? And I told Anthony, like, yo, until, like, my family became my family, like, I made my family because my friends were my families. Because I like to rebel, you know what I mean?
That's another thing
everything started going,
teenagers,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that everything started going up to par in my life.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's the way that we sat there and we got our life back in track, because I used to live the same way.
Yeah, definitely.
Living for friends, living for
Yeah.
girlfriends, living for
This and
everybody
that.
else. I just got sober now. When I sat there, and the person I speak to every day is my sister, my mom, my dad. I never spent so much time with my dad. I moved in with him. Your whole life changed when your family becomes your family, because they're there for you unconditionally, no matter what you do, how far you fall down.
Yesterday when you left, my mom was like almost in tears, like, yo, this is how I want to talk, like when I see your best friend Ant. And then I sat down and had millions of conversations with him, and he always used to be like, yo, me and Carl's gonna be millionaires. We're gonna get it no matter what. Now it's like, it was a complete different conversation. Like, hey, I'm gonna get to where I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna work hard at it. And it was like,
what
you know
she's
what I'm
saying,
saying?
patience, take time.
Definitely.
'Cause it's like, we lost 5 years of our life, bro. Like,
To addiction. That's
5 years that I feel like I can't even remember, and to people that aren't in my life anymore. So at this point, I'm realizing you only live one time.
Every day's special, man. Spend it with the people that matter.
For real.
I mean, you guys were still young. Like, you look at it, 5 years is a lot.
Come
especially
on, that's
your
a lot.
20.
Come
It
on,
is
that's
a
your
lot.
prime
It is
time.
a
We
lot.
threw it out.
But you got out in a time where you're still young.
You guys have a whole life ahead of you.
Carlos,
hold on.
you say this all the time. People think that it's all, and this is what we actually said we were going to talk about this when it came up. That everybody thinks is just fucking, now that we're fine, that we're good, it's all life is fairies
this is the hardest part.
and daisies.
But
This is every
mentality
single
now.
day.
Like,
we
your
could go back to that
mentality's different.
tomorrow. We could end up worse if we ever go back.
100%.
So it's every day we need to
struggle.
keep doing things like this podcast, going out, like how he's going to church, working with dad, like all this shit. If we stop doing it just one day, that we just say, fuck it, I don't want to do it no more, that's it. Our life is over.
You know, the thing is that the people that say that is because those are the people that don't know what addiction is about.
Yeah.
People need to
That
actually
shit's
look
every
into
day.
it and be more knowledgeable, because someone that feels that way is super ignorant and super, like, honestly, this whole situation, like, changed my entire life, my entire outlook. I mean, everybody in my family.
I mean,
like,
how many times did me and you text back and
Oh my
forth,
God,
like,
and we
crying
didn't-
each
yeah,
other
we
over
didn't
you guys?
know.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Yeah.
Like, me and Jazz have our own relationship.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
really grew because
when you're an addict, you're
of
really
what you guys were going through.
when you're an addict, you're really a selfish person. Like,
but
it's just you and your addiction. It's a monster. You know what I'm saying?
That was a perfect segue into what you wanted to ask them, like their experiences of us while we were in addiction.
I mean, listen,
and like how we are now, like the difference to hear it from them.
All right. So can you just guys explain, like, how was it seeing us day to day, like knowing that we were in active addiction, or what were some signs that you seen, or how did it feel for you guys being on the opposite end? Honestly,
I mean, I feel like the hardest part was not realizing it at the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, like, because it doesn't you don't get addicted overnight.
No.
It happens with time. And, like, that, as your older sisters, that hurt
That
for
breaks us.
that we didn't catch that. Like, we didn't
didn't
watch
take care of us.
Yeah. Like, honestly, you guys are grown boys, but at the same time, it's
Grown
like,
men.
at the time, you were boys. You
Yeah,
know? So
you're
it's
right.
like,
She's right.
we
She's
should have
not
done
bad.
more. You know, everyone has their own things
We
going on.
blame
But I-
ourselves,
Yeah,
too.
we do blame ourselves a lot.
We're
because
supposed to protect you guys.
We're supposed to protect you and guide you. You know, you're men at the end of the day. You protect us in a certain way, you know, from other guys and, you know, danger and whatever. But we're supposed to protect you from things like that, you know, help mold you. Because, you know, in Ant's case, he didn't have, you know, the father figure. So it was like double work for my mom and me, you know. But then they were always together, so they grew up together, kind of thing, you know. Like, he didn't have his dad, but he had Carlos, and Carlos had him.
And that's
you know,
that's what I was explaining to my parents too. That I was like, yo, like, you guys weren't there to take us to practice. Like, you guys were working. Your mom was always working.
Yeah, my mom
like, you know,
was
slaving to give us a nice house to go to Sacred Heart. You know what I mean? You guys were working so hard. But, like, you know what I'm saying? So what I did was like, oh, you're not going to take me to practice? Well, I'm going to just go chill with my niggas and smoke weed.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? That was my getaway for everything. And then in the long run, it fucked me. You get me? But, I mean, hey, listen. It was a part of life and we grew out of it, thank God. And what were some more things like?
I mean, it was just, I thought I was living a nightmare, to be honest. Like, you know, I would pray. I mean, I became so close to God. Like, God was my best friend. I would go in the shower, and I remember I would, like, that was my sanctuary. Like, I would go in there just to cry and just to talk to him. And I would talk to him and tell him, like, please, like, give me my brother back. Like, I didn't even know who you were anymore, you know?
I was a completely different
Yeah,
person,
like a different person. Like, we would try to talk to you, and for example, in your situation, you were so far gone, and you didn't even realize how far gone you were, but we were trying to have dinner with you, and you were just falling asleep in the chair, and we're like, hey, what's going on with you? You know, you weren't my brother. Like, the demons took over you, you know? You were so wrapped in what you were doing that, like, you know, and then that's when we realized that, like, okay, we had doubt, we had doubts, we thought something, but we were asking, you know, you would get defensive, and then we're like, what is the right way? Until one day, I think you realized how far gone you were. I was sitting in the couch with you, I'm never gonna forget, and you had one crazy night, and you just start crying. And I'm sitting, I don't know if you remember this, and I'm sitting in the couch with you, and you're crying hysterical, and then I start crying hysterical with you, and you're like, I'm gonna die. Like, I need your help. Like, you're gonna help me, right? You're gonna help me. And that moment for me was like, that's all I was waiting for. Immediately, what did I do? I started searching rehabs. Within a week, you were gone.
Yeah,
it wasn't easy. You know, it wasn't easy. We missed you during Christmas, Thanksgiving, your birthday, those weren't holidays for us. Like, we were really sad, but then I was telling everybody, like, you know, at the end of the day, we're sad because we don't have him here now, but he's living, he's alive. So we need to be thankful, because he's gonna come back, and he's gonna come back to us, because he was at a point where we weren't gonna have him for any Christmas ever again. We weren't gonna see him ever again. So, you know, and today, a year later, I can talk about this and be strong about it, but I could never talk about this and not be upset or not cry about it. But you know why? It was.
Yeah, I was
You're next. You're next.
It was, you know, and the reason why I have this overpower of strength and I can talk about it is because I see who he is today. And to be honest with you, I am so proud of him, because I never thought that this young man who is sitting next to me would be this man, because like, you know, he's a different person today, and like, you know, he has a purpose in life, and his purpose is to help others, and you have a purpose in life, and it's to help others. And I think that this podcast is like such a blessing, and it's exactly what you guys need to do. It doesn't matter. It's not about views, and it's not about who you follow. It's about you and your peace. It's like, that's all that matters. Who cares who watches it or doesn't? But like, you know what? This is your purpose. You guys are living today to talk about it and to save other people's lives.
It's not just going to help you. It's going to help whoever's listening to this, because they have sisters, they have aunts, they have mothers, they have people in their lives that went through the same thing or probably still going through it. And even for them, they need to hear this, because they want to hear that other people have gone through the same thing, because you guys have your own battles, but so do we. You know, we have our battles in this because we're your loved ones. We're the ones that watch you go down. We're the ones that pray for you to come back up.
So what were some of your worries? Because, I mean, my situation was a little bit different than Ant's, but...
With Ant, I mean, shit got really bad, and what hurt me was because, like, growing up, I always said, like, if I were to die and, like, my family would have to go in separate ways, I would always go with Ant, because Ant and me grew up together, like, 3 years apart. You know, like, it makes me want to cry just talking about it, but, like, we were always the closest. Like, I love my sister to death, but she came after. She's 15 years younger than us, but me and Anthony grew up together. Yeah. Playing Slime Time Live, fucking hide and seek, you know, like, building forts. Like, we did all that shit together, so it's, like, to watch him be, you know, that brother. Yeah, no, but, like, it's not even just that. It's, like, he was just so great. Like, he is great, but, like, he lost himself, and like, everyone who knows Ant has always been strong, you know, smart as hell, like the smartest one in our family. He takes that from my mom. My mom's very driven, very intelligent, and he's always been very smart and very capable. And then to watch him go down that path, it's just like wasted talent. And it was sad, because it's like, you don't know when it's gonna come back. You don't know if it's ever gonna come back, 100%. But you know it's there. And it's like, you're trying so hard to get that to flourish and to come out, for him to realize it and get out of his, you know, that addiction. But you can only do so much. You have to let them, that's his journey. He has to get through it. And it's a dark, ugly journey, but, you know, with support, he got through it.
And how you see Ant now?
I mean, I'm like so proud, because it's like not just seeing him the way he is now, like he's strong, he's beautiful, look at that face, he got a cool face now. That got skinny and ugly, I'm telling you, he got so ugly, but he looks beautiful now, he's smart, and then like he's learning so much every day, like, and he's with my dad, which is what my dad's always wanted, you know, like, like we're all different, you know, we all do our own thing, but like him working with my dad was always like what was supposed to happen, you
Yeah,
know? And like
100%.
we have a legacy. Like my dad has a family business that we don't want to see that shit go.
No.
Like I want Aunt to learn everything and keep that going, and
Of
like
course.
maybe eventually,
Same thing.
you know, we grow it even bigger.
Bigger,
Like,
yeah,
it's
100%.
a legacy that my dad started
I think-
that he's leaving to
I
us.
think every parent wants to see your kids be bigger and better. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, listen.
Bigger than them.
Yeah, always, because
Bigger than them,
they want to see you live more comfortable. They want to see your kids do better than what you've done. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, they want everybody. You know, they want to see you progress.
Yeah.
It's like it's whack to see your mother. You're all fucked up and you're fucking downgrading. You know what I mean? And when they didn't teach you how to live like that, because my mom always just told me that. Yo no te enseñé eso.
Both our
I didn't
parents
teach you how
did
to
the
be a
same
drug
thing.
addict.
They busted their ass to buy a
100%.
house. Just a house alone
Yeah,
was not cheap.
never.
She
You
always
know how
used to
hard it was
promise,
just to, like, we
promise
lived
us.
in the projects in the Bronx. Like we
Yo,
came
bro,
from
we
Glen
shared.
Hill.
We were in our aunt's house
Since,
in one
like, I
bedroom
was
apartment,
13,
and she
I
used to
shared a
tell us,
bedroom with my
"We're gonna get a
brother,
house
like-
one day. I'll buy
And
you
then
a
she
house."
bought a house, and then not only that, like she didn't stop there. She could have just stopped right there and
Yeah.
had a house.
No,
she
Sacred Heart,
put us all through
cars,
Catholic
everything,
school.
everything.
I had a fly ass whip. Our first
Always-
car was
yo,
a fucking BMW
yeah.
convertible.
Yeah.
Mercedes.
Like-
It wasn't a
Oh,
BMW.
sorry, Mercedes.
It's alright.
Yeah.
Mercedes
you know, like
is better
we
anyway.
had a great upbringing, and it was just like, you know, to now that we're older, we can look at it because we're reaching an
Yeah.
age where we're gonna have kids now, so we're looking back at all the shit we did
I
wrong. It's
can't
like,
wait.
yo,
You know who you want to have a baby with? I'm just asking.
relax, Carl.
Yo, she's talking some deep shit, and then you always gotta.
Nah, I'm
No,
just,
this
hey,
is
listen, we
like-
gotta line up the mood a little bit.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
I gotta test the water, see where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? If I'm on the list.
Next podcast. guys.
No, so all right, so definitely all right. You know what I mean? What do you think, bro?
Shit,
For you-
bro. Like hearing
you
that,
alright.
that shit makes you want to cry. But now
100%.
I had something to sit there.
Oh man,
Why are you
Yeah,
in this
drop
armpit?
Yeah, what's up with you?
you look
Nah,
so
but
upset.
then-
I don't like seeing my man like that.
Nah, yeah, because it kind of, you
No,
know,
it's a
hearing
good.
the shit
You have
about
to
you
hear
two
it
and
though. Like
everything.
he heard
like
it
her-
before, and I've cried to him before. We had a lot of close calls, and he knows what I'm talking about. You know, and he heard it then, but he didn't understand it then.
Nah,
It
100%.
didn't sink in because he couldn't see past himself. He couldn't see past his need for more. He couldn't see past his addiction. He couldn't see past his loneliness, his sadness. So nothing I said registered. But now that he's better and he sees, like, he can understand, and it's gonna hurt.
Man.
But you gotta keep
But then-
remembering
but
those
then-
things
but
so
what-
you don't fall
No,
back.
yeah, no.
But
I
what
think
kills me the most about this whole shit, through the whole addiction shit, yeah, during the last like month, 2 months, that's when it really hit rock bottom for me. But throughout everything, I was making money illegally. I was making a lot of money. I had a girlfriend that I thought I was in love with, you know what I'm saying? And I constantly had all this money there. I always had a
Like,
girl
you tried
there
to
with
buy
me. Like,
yourself into accepting what you had, what your life was.
and it
Yeah.
was just,
You made
and
all
to
this
think
money
about
for
it.
what? To spend it on a girl, to keep a relationship, to have a car, to have nice things. But where the fuck were you? You
Yeah.
weren't
Yeah,
there
you lost
anymore.
yourself.
You weren't there.
Exactly. So it's like, yo, that's why I feel now.
Yeah,
like,
where is she at? You did all of that, and where is she?
with some other guy. Yeah.
that's fine. That's no, but I mean, listen.
I mean, that's just the reality of the situation. You have to, like,
Nah, but
I
I'm
think-
happier now
I
that
can-
I'm not making that money. I make fucking what?
100%.
But you're
$180 a
earning
day
your
is
money
good.
now. All
Like,
that
it's like,
fast
it's
money,
fine.
you
It's
had
like-
it and you would blow it on pills.
I could-
You would blow it
yeah,
in like a week.
I could-
It was never your
I
money.
could-
This is your money.
yeah,
The money that you're
that's-
working for, this is your
Yeah.
money.
That's the best part about me being sober is that I'm genuinely happy and I could
it's such a
progress.
blessing, bro.
I could progress in my life and I could be happy and I could, you know, like it's a great thing when I call in and I have something to make a move with the podcast. Yo, I think I got an idea this segment, or yo, we should do this and this, and like, damn, it's nothing but positive moves. Before, our phone calls used to be like, damn, bro,
Yeah.
do you got a perk, bro? I'm sick, or yo,
that-
do you know anybody that could get drugs, or you know what it is?
Or
Like,
not even that. We would have aspirations because I feel like
never-
we've always had it, but it's always talking
You
shit.
guys were
Yo,
always
we're gonna do
dreamers,
this,
but
we're
it
gonna
just
do
never
this.
happened.
It
But
was
then
childish
pills go
shit.
first.
It was
Pills go
childish
first.
shit.
Nothing could execute. Look, this podcast we talked about it. Yo, let's sit there and do a podcast.
And
in
you-
2-3 days we put it up. We put it up in 2-3 days. We didn't wait. Fuck it. Oh,
And
we don't know how to
Yeah,
work a
you're-
camera.
you're a
Yeah, fuck it.
man
Do it with
now.
the phone.
You-
and I want you guys to
Really.
understand though.
It didn't
like,
matter. We threw it up.
when I came back from rehab, and you could ask my sister, you ask anybody, like, yo, when it finally hit me that, yo, I was a fucking drug addict before, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still a drug addict. I'm always gonna be an addict, and I can accept that. But yo, knowing what I'd done while in active addiction
Oh, man.
made me want to kill myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I almost successfully did kill myself because I just, to know that I've hurt the people that I love most, that have been there through everything, just did not, like, for me, I just didn't even want to live no more. It hurt and it bothered me so much, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, damn, when I look back at the things I did to my friends or what I did to my mom or who I robbed from and just a whole bunch of fucked up shit that I've done, you know what I'm saying? I look back and it really destroyed me and I couldn't live with it, bro. Like we just talk about it all the time. Like, I would brush my teeth in the fucking shower because I couldn't look at myself in the mirror. And then my last advice on my last podcast and last episode was, I look at myself every day for an inspiration and tell myself, Los, I love you. You're special. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go out and have a good day and you're gonna affect somebody's life today. You know what I mean? And that's what keeps me going, bro. You know what I mean? Everybody says meetings. Everybody's recovery is different.
Yeah.
You get me? Like me, it's between me, God, my family, and just knowing right from wrong. Like I could never get high today and have the same satisfaction as I did before. It's just not possible. You know? You alright, bro?
Yeah, bro, it's just talking deep shit, and then but I mean, if you don't mind, I wanted to sit there and I wanted to switch this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to switch to another thing. It's like after hearing our sisters sit there and talk so much real shit, it's like what you don't understand is like the same way you guys sit there and talk about it. Me and Carlos talk about you guys all the time.
All the time.
You get what I'm saying? The same way
No,
that
it's
you
the
guys
truth.
want the best for us as brothers. You know what I'm saying? We want you guys to bring a guy home. You know what I'm saying? That is fucking
guys
that
that
we're
is-
all
Is that why you guys got
all
on us?
fucking
No,
proud
it's
of.
not that.
It's like
It's not
somebody
that.
that's gonna take care of
Listen,
you guys, make you happy.
no matter who you guys bring home, they're never gonna be good enough for my sister.
They're not.
And I'm always openly.
Yo, that's deep.
And I'm always openly, and I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm the person that covers all your
He's
dirt.
so cute.
I'm so open.
Yeah.
Because I grew up with my sister, and we always did dirt together.
Yeah.
Even though that she used to tell on me, I didn't tell on her. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, you're a rat, but you know. It was cool.
See,
Yo,
it was different.
she used to rat on me all the time, and I mean, because you know what? It was just like, my sister, she's gonna do, even if I know she's gonna make a mistake, I'll be like, you know what, Jasmine, you wanna do it? Fuck it, let's
He's
do
my
it.
number one supporter.
Let's go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you see, no, Ant's a hater. Like,
Nah.
Ant would bring
He's
girls
no,
home.
but he was-
Ant would bring so many girls home, and I wouldn't like half of them. And just to be nice, just like to appease him, basically, I'd have to be there and be nice to these girls that I didn't fucking like.
Yeah, but Anthony had to be the father, like for his thing, he had to be a father figure. Like as a young man, think about growing up, you have 3 females in the house.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? You're
And
taking
then
on, he's saying like, yo, I'll fucking fight and I'll kill anybody.
He,
You know what I'm saying?
Chased them all out.
Yeah,
like,
because he
literally.
had to. He really
fought
felt like
every
that.
single. He didn't fight all of them,
But
he tried.
most of them.
He tried. Yeah,
Yeah.
he tried.
That's just a part about being like,
That's real love.
he was in a tough position though, you know what I'm saying? Growing up, you know what I mean? But that's why Anthony was always a leader though. I used to tell Anthony all the time, like, yo, if you really wanted to be a rapper, like if we were rapping, we did so much music, I was like, Ant, all you had to do was go hit a stage and we would have all followed you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Ant's always been a leader and we always, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
That's what pissed me off the most about this drug addiction, because he was always so strong and like he led everyone. I'm like, yo, why? Just.
I mean,
like,
hey, listen, but like I was saying, no one's ever gonna be good enough for our sister, right? But I expect when I see a guy come over, somebody's gonna respect you and take care of you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and I just feel like he said, like you guys.
Somebody that matches your work ethic.
Yeah.
Like especially your
But that's-
work ethic. You've been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
And it's
For
different.
so
I mean,
long.
listen, I think me and Ant coming out, like most people, everybody has issues, right? Me and him have therapy now. And we have coping skills. And now I see red flags.
So you're trying to tell us that we have
No,
issues
no,
with
no.
I mean,
I'm
it
not.
could be real.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying. But you guys really have to dig deep into your past and see and notice. Like now when I talk to a girl, I notice things now. Or like, I haven't been really talking to many girls because, I'm just single and I'm trying to enjoy and be whole.
Because you picked the crazy one?
No, yeah. I mean, I want to be whole.
Zoom in and give me like,
That
that
face
like
shot.
sunglasses,
Yeah.
like that cool shit.
Nah. Like I want to be
Coming
whole.
for you.
Yeah, I definitely want to be whole before I meet anybody else because I want to be the perfect person for that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get me? And that's what you guys have to see.
How do you feel about? I didn't mean to cut you
No, go
off,
ahead.
brother, but I seen her like she was resonating with it. How do you feel now jumping into another relationship? Where are you right now, dating wise? And for any of the prospects out there looking, but you have to have a serious job, nothing illegal. You know what I'm saying? Serious guy, good family. Continue.
Definitely.
Yes, my brothers will come looking for you if you fuck with me.
Find your ass.
Or if you break my heart.
Definitely.
So, what are you looking for in a guy now? Like,
Honestly,
and in this stage of the game, is it marriage? Is it kids? The next guy you're
absolutely.
with?
I mean, yeah. I mean, in a happy place, I would be like, "Hi, my name is Jasmine. I'm ready for kids tomorrow. Are you ready to get married? Let's get married today."
That's a good pitch, man. Juicy. That's so awesome. Yo, that should be the clip that comes out.
Yeah. Oh, that's definitely gonna be
Yo, that
You
was
know,
awesome.
in a happy place, that's what I crave for. That I crave for like a family. I want to be a mom. Like I want that, but you know. I went through a very dark thing in my life. I went through a very toxic
And what was that
relationship.
Yeah, open up. I mean, that's all.
Maybe-
that's what we do.
maybe
in
that's-
this
Okay,
episode.
I'm not gonna say any names. But you know, I was engaged. I was going to get married. I had all of these dreams about being a mom, about having a family, and having like the perfect marriage. And you know, that person was just not the person for me. Not someone that. Number one would, you know, not abuse me in the sense that they would put hands on me, but mentally it was like they would use me and manipulate me, and you know, someone that wasn't ambitious, didn't really want to work ever, and was using drugs, abusing drugs, crazy. My bank account would be like on zero, like it would be. I went through a lot of crazy situations, and then I was also going through it with my brother. So that for me was
That's
just
right.
that broke me. I honestly, I went through a dark. I was only strong because of him, because I was like, I can't like do this to him. Like I was
Can't
in
give
such a
up
dark
on your
place.
brother.
Yeah, because I was in such a dark place. I would pray to God, like, I don't want to wake up tomorrow. Like, I don't want to wake up tomorrow. I don't want to keep living this life. And like, you know, I would, you know, my mom would tell me like, look, this is not right. And I knew everybody was right, but I don't know, something I just couldn't, and I couldn't. And then I got out of it, and a year later I'm here and I'm happy, and you know, I think that I needed to find myself, because in
What-
such a
What?
bad situation, I lost myself completely. I didn't know who I was.
But when was that drawing point? Like, what does it take for a female to leave a man? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was that last
I mean,
final
every situation
straw?
is kind of different,
Yeah,
you know, because it
it's
took a lot of
different for
abuse
everybody.
before I even like. So much crazy shit that I went through that I never should have gone through. And people say like, "Wow, you're so beautiful." Like people are so
Yeah,
like they
why
just look
do
at it
some
that way, like, "You're
girls
so
hold
beautiful." Like you
on,
don't
so-
need to. But one thing I'm fucking loyal to a fault. Like I am a ride or die. Like we're gonna ride it together. We're gonna figure it out together. I'm big on that. I'm like that with my family. Like if one of us go through something, we all going through it. Like like you can call me right now or whatever time, and like
Yeah.
that's just how we are.
Definitely,
We are a ride or die
definitely.
ass family. Like that's just how we are.
Yeah.
Or one of my friends can call me at any time, and like that's just who I am, and I've always been that way. So it's not a surprise that I'm like that in a relationship with someone. And you know, the thing is that, you know, I can say that I know what I want right now in a relationship or in a guy, but I just recently went through something where I believe someone, the first person that I actually spoke to after leaving
After a
my
year.
ex, you know, after a year, like I opened up to someone, and it was just like,
It wasn't what you expected.
yeah, like this person opened up to me, said that he felt the same way. Like finally, after I met someone, I'm like, wow, like God, you must be like this,
God,
like
you
wow,
really
you listened, you heard me, and you heard my prayers, and you're bringing the right person, you know, and you're putting him in my path, and this is gonna be for me. And then I never spoke to the guy again. Like he went through a situation.
But it happens.
and I never
People
spoke to him
come
again.
and go. You can't ever. You know
But
what I'm
then
saying?
that also made me realize, I feel like he needed to come in my life to make me realize that, damn, Jazz, you weren't ready. Like a year wasn't enough for you. You need to keep focusing on yourself and loving yourself, focusing on your family. My nieces and nephews, they're everything for me. Like I didn't have a Valentine.
Yeah.
I did have a Valentine, he was my Valentine, and then, you know, shit went sour and I never spoke to him again. Like I was supposed to fly.
Damn,
to him and
another
everything.
one that doesn't have a Valentine. Yo,
No, but I did.
Holy
You know,
shit.
my made my
She
Valentine's,
did, but
my nieces and nephews. And
Definitely.
you know what? That shit made me so happy. That love, that innocence and
Yeah.
kids,
Wow.
nothing compares to that. Like their smile makes me happy.
I'm a
Like
piece of shit.
you know, that's just what I focus on, and like
Okay.
Why?
I have like, you know, let's just say that for another episode. Hey, so Steffi, where are you at in your love life?
Well,
No,
that's a mess. That's a mess right now. We'll be honest. You know what I think the problem is? I think
You think
in
you're
your
settling?
20s is so hard because you have all these expectations. and then you put your expectations on people.
100%.
You see some potential there, and you know that it can happen if that person puts their effort, because it's not you putting the effort, because you're already putting the effort. It's them putting the effort, and you see all this potential, and you have a vision in your life for what you want, and when you can achieve with this person together, because in a relationship, it's not just one person that's grinding. That's where y'all got it all fucked up. Like, it can't just be a guy taking care of a woman,
100%,
and that's it. Because then that woman's dependent on you forever. She's not flirting.
No, it's not real love.
It's not real love. And in every solid relationship, you have to understand that you're two people growing together. You're not one person. I'm not gonna crutch on you just to get better, because I'm never getting better. I'm
100%.
always falling short. So you have to like find somebody that can grow with you. So at the time, like, you might, meet somebody and you see all this potential, you have this vision for your life, and you're so ready for all these things that you just put all your expectation on people, and that's where we fuck up all the time.
So no expectations in relationships.
On people. And not just on people, on like friendships, you just put it on everything. And that's where people fuck up a lot. Expectation is the worst,
Yeah, and so you're currently in a relationship, you're working on it, and everything's alright. So God bless. Thank you so much.
I mean, so now you sat there and you kind of hit it on the head, but I was going to talk because it's like two guys here and then these two beautiful females. So for anybody listening that we wanted to sit there and maybe give them some type of advice in dating, or what's the healthy way to date?
Don't listen to me, because I obviously am not doing anything.
But listen, sometimes maybe
from your experience.
Well, from my experience, love yourself, because I didn't love myself. I didn't know. I did not love myself.
I think that's the most important one.
But
the name of this episode is love yourself.
That's the hardest one to do.
It is hard, but you know what? You learn how to love yourself. I've never been so in love with myself, and now I know that I don't want to settle for anything or anyone. I don't care who you are or what you bring to the table. If you're not for me, you're not for me, and that's just what it is. And you know what? A year ago, I wasn't able to say that.
Yeah, it's true.
So, and it takes a while, and I'm not perfect at all, but love yourself. And I have my moments that I'm like, but you just got to keep working at it, Yeah. And I'm telling you, love yourself, value yourself, respect yourself, know your worth, because a lot of people don't know their worth, and that's a big one too, because it's just like, and it's not that I think that I'm better than everybody, I'm above everybody. Actually, I'm the most humblest, most giving person in the entire world. Like, I don't think I'm better than anybody.
I think it's our big sister.
Yeah, for sure. But love yourself and just know that you are everything, and that you do matter, and if you ever feel in a relationship or stuck, like you don't matter, you're not important, you're not being loved out, you gotta get up and go, because it's not right. And if you're thinking it but your heart's not feeling it, go with what you're thinking. Your heart ain't always right.
And I like what Steffi said, like, you gotta grow with somebody, like 100%. That's
goals. You have
no, but it's like flourish. Like I'm my own person, and I'm going in this direction. You know what I'm saying? And you have to find somebody that's going in the same direction with the same expectations, but not on each other.
Yeah.
Expectations of life. You know what I'm saying? That's where you can find
because then
somebody.
you find yourself stuck. Like you try to go forward, but then you find yourself some way, somehow in the same place you were at a year ago, and you're like, damn, how did this happen? Because that person's just not letting you go. You have to find someone that's equally as motivated, or at least if they're not equally as motivated as you, but that they want to be, because you drive them to be better, and that's everything.
So, alright, so another question. So you guys growing up, you know what I mean? You guys been through different types of relationships or whatnot. So, I mean, where would you want to be at in 2-3 years? What would you think is the perfect age to start a family? If you had to, like, you know what I'm saying?
I already told you, yesterday, I would have been popping babies if I would have been with someone.
I feel like that's another thing. I feel like and me too, I grew up like this, always wanting to start a family.
Yeah.
Like, my family's great and everything, but I felt like I always wanted to have a family so that I could do the right thing.
So you could do better?
Everything that everything that wasn't present in my life, I wanted to fix and make it into my own family. But that's never going to happen unless I fix my life and get myself where I want. So, like, everyone's like, oh, yeah, by 30, I really want to have a kid. Ideally, I would like to have my first kid around 30. So, you can raise your kid young and all that stuff that you tell yourself. But really, I just want a partner that we can grind together, travel together, really get to know each other, and make sure that that's somebody I want to have a family with.
100%.
Because everyone's so quick to want to have a kid, but who are you having a kid with? Because I don't want to raise my kid with just anybody either. That's another thing. Like, I want somebody with morals, with family ethic. Like, I want somebody that has my values and that
grew up like you did.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like me, but with the same values. You know?
All right, guys. Now we usually have the segment. We did it in our first episode. It's called Top 3 Baddies, right? If you had to pick a top 3, like Instagram crush, man. Which guys would you guys pick? Come on,
just do it.
It's gross, innocent, fun.
I can't even think of one.
Instagram, come on, somebody that you like their picture. You know what I mean? It could be famous. It don't have to be famous. It could be somebody in the town. Hey.
Davies.
Yeah?
Davies.
That's your Instagram crush? He's a rapper. Jamin's white.
Yeah, I don't know too many rappers. I know their songs. And
So who's your Instagram crush?
I don't really have one.
A crush? You don't have a crush? Someone that you see Instagram?
Can we talk girls? Like I got girls. Like
let's nominate top 3 baddies, the girls.
I think Flo is gorgeous. I'm obsessed with her. Flo Angel. I have to show you her Instagram.
Oh my God, I have to show you her Instagram.
But that's what girls do.
Go, no spray tans. I need you to stop running back to your ex. He's a waste man. I wanna know how come we can never slash and stay friends. I'm blamed for real. I might just say.
So now, Flo, you're Jamin's nominee. Thank you for being on our show. We'll definitely put you up. Hopefully, you get like a million other followers because you're like kind of famous. So
love this guy.
Who would you be your nominee?
Women, girls. I don't know. I always thought she was beautiful. Always, and she's beautiful inside and out.
Her whole team though, Vicky, Ola,
all of them.
She's Ola's friend. They're all beautiful. They're all gorgeous.
Yeah, they're very beautiful.
DJ Steffi, like I see her on Instagram.
She's definitely.
Their whole team is bomb. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I gotta add her too.
Step on the scale, stare at the number. You say you dropping 10 pounds, preparing for summer, and you don't do it for the man. Men never notice. You just do it for yourself. You the fucking coldest, intelligent too. Ooh, you my sweetheart. I've always liked my women book and strong.
They seem like they're going like in the right place, in the right direction, and it's so nice to see somebody from our town to up and overcome like being in the bullshit that everybody gets like.
That's what we're all talking about with the ambition to sit there, and it looks like all of them. They have a clear set like of the type of life they want to live, the people they want to be around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You are who you surround yourself with. So they're like, yo, we the shit. So we're gonna. You get what I'm saying? So you step out of the bullshit.
Who would you be your crush this week?
It's not a crush, but top 3 baddie. I was actually talking about my sister, but I wanted to nominate Priscilla. I think she's like
gorgeous.
Oh, she's bomb.
Yeah, she's so beautiful.
And her fashion,
so
I love her fashion.
Yeah, she's been fresh forever.
I love it.
Yeah, so Priscilla would definitely be top 3 baddie that I
Oh,
nominate.
this one I actually agree with.
Yeah.
You're done.
Y te prometo que lo nuestro nunca va a terminar y el amor vive en el alma, ni con un deseo sabes que nada de ti la cambia, prende una vela.
This girl, she seems dumb bomb, you know what I mean? She's always putting up inspirational quotes, like, and she like, I think she changed her life, like, you know, I mean, not that she was living a bad life, but she always talks about her experience with gods and stuff. I'm gonna pick Carolina. She's nice girl. She always put stop playing.
Yeah.
No. Hey, Carolina, you got yeah. She always puts up nice like, you know, inspirational quotes and you know what I'm saying about God and stuff.
Could you just tell on the podcast?
Wait, I don't know what we're talking about now.
Hey, my brother wants to take you on a date.
No, stop it. Let's come on.
I want to see pictures. Let me see the seats.
No, she's a very beautiful girl, and you know what I'm saying. I just wish the best for her and everybody that we mentioned today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That you guys, you know, keep moving forward in what you guys want to be in life,
and keep being baddies.
And I need another.
Yeah, but where are your 3?
What?
That was just
I think we
you
just
picked like 4.
You didn't even pick one just now.
I got my 3
Look, she
already.
picked Flo. She picked Steph.
Who'd you pick?
Alright, so
Carolina.
my friends would hate this shit because this is so cringe-worthy. Because I would hate this shit too. So I'm just gonna name Crystal Thomas because she would fucking hate this. But she is a baddie.
Oh my god,
she is
Aunt
beautiful.
has had a crush on her forever since like
she's beautiful.
5th grade.
Crystal, whenever you're ready, you know what I'm saying, to take that next step in life, you know what I'm saying, and actually get serious, I'll be waiting for you. You know, you just leave your baggage at the door and
She's gonna hate your baggage at the door.
Who else?
Hold on, yo, and we gotta do I See You Working. How many baddies we gonna pick? Save some for the next episode.
I
Now we
got
gotta do
3.
I
What
See
the
You
hell?
Working.
I got my 3.
We
Everybody
do 3
got-
I'm
episodes.
always
but-
ready.
That's
All my
fine.
selfies, I take a lot of pictures, guys, because
Nah,
all
yeah,
my
yo, that's why I said I was
And
yo,
my
I'll
outfit,
do
I'm
it.
nominating Jasmine.
I'm having. That's a good pick.
All right, another
Always.
person. All right, now our next we do another one that we do. We See You Working. Somebody.
That's what we just said, cuz. Are you like not here?
he's just tired.
Oh,
He's just don't
I'm
pick
sorry.
on
I
him.
don't know that you like me.
I got
sorry.
you. I got you.
Oh.
Yo, she nominated Jasmine.
And who you?
I See You
All
Working.
right.
Well, that's it.
So Jasmine.
I see you
nominated-
working. I see you
see that, yo,
working.
we all nominated each other.
And yo, you're always working with the video. Oh, I see you working.
Nah,
The youngest nigga in my city doing it. I got it on the upper line with Benjamin. Money is the topic, love. The money turned into a monster. The money turned my noodles into pasta. The money turned my tuna into lobster. They wanna do me, I'ma do it like a monster.
And we have a visitor. Her name is
there's
Lola.
this. Damn, I don't know what's her.
She's so
Instagram.
cute.
Yo, matter of fact, I got one.
Oh.
Somebody that I See You Working is somebody that I guess well, you guys are all friends with. We know her. She's like related to Carlos from back in the day. Josie that does the hair.
Oh, Josie.
Oh yeah,
And she
she's
come-
always working.
Like
on
yeah,
it.
she was always
Yeah.
like you know like a short cute
Yeah.
girl. Like
You
I
guys
like short
related
cute
to
girls,
her?
but now that she's
No.
been in the
No, we've just
gym,
been
she's
friends
always
for
working.
ages.
And I guess it has
Yeah,
something
she
to do
looks
with
great.
her being with True Life because I see that dude's like
Yeah,
real
they're
inspirational,
cute.
motivational. But
Yeah, it's
yo, she done leveled up
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
I See You
It's
Working,
nice.
Josie.
I worked with her
If I
once.
cannot change in the hills, deep off in the main. Eminem, sweet like candy cane. Drop the top, pop it, let it bang. For this life I cannot
It
change.
was nice to see Josie grow up because I knew her when like I was a baby. You know, she's a little older than me, and I seen how she transitions from a girl to a woman, and it's like beautiful. It was like a flower. You know what I mean? Like a
like a
butterfly.
flower.
It's like a butterfly.
And
she's
she
just
she got like a
floating.
flower tattoo.
She's just
there, so it's
floating like a bee. So all
blossoming.
right, my See You Working.
I see you
I see you.
See you
My cousin Bianca.
Oh,
I see
she's
you
always
working.
hustling. That's
Yo,
true.
I don't know who she is.
I ain't gonna
but-
front, yo.
Please,
She's my first cousin, bro. Boy, I went to the gym a couple days ago and I saw her booty and I was like, damn, cuz.
Yeah, so weird.
Damn.
Yo,
Yo, primo se prime, manín.
so weird.
Yo, so would it be weird to talk about this? Like,
What?
how many first cousins have you slept with?
Who, me? No, none of my first
Oh my
cousins.
God.
All of my second cousins. I'm fucking
Get
around.
Pedro, get
I'm fucking
Suso.
around. I'm fucking around.
That was completely.
No,
that was actually-
Josie.
No, I want to shout out. If we're gonna talk, look, she's not really my cousin. She's my distant cousin.
Yeah, this is why they talk about Dominicans fucking each other's cousins, yo.
We
Be
do
talking about it.
Dominicans. We be fucking.
But they're not your cousins.
Se pagó.
They're friends. They y'all say are your cousins.
Okay,
Let's
well,
get
listen.
that cleared.
This girl,
You're not
she's
out
another
here
person.
insisting.
She's another person that I always see her working. She's beautiful. My cousin Nicole, beautiful girl. She seems like she's in a happy relationship. Yo, cuz, I'm very happy for you. I always tell you you're beautiful because you deserve to know. Thank you.
Love you.
We shouting out a lot of girls. I gotta shout out my 5 best friends then. Hello.
Yo,
Hello.
Hey,
Next
Sam.
episode.
I love you,
Flavia.
Flavia.
Oh, come
Yo.
on, you too.
Deb.
Deb,
You
you
have-
too. What up? Come
Yeah.
through the podcast.
Motorsport, put that thing in sports. Shout it bad, pop it like a court. You a dork, never been a sport. Pull up, jumping out the court. Cotton candy.
So, no, listen. And now on a good transition,
Yeah.
we did I See You Working. We seen the baddies.
Oh,
Listen, hold on. I
All
wanted
right.
to just end this off for the
no,
for
hold
the,
on.
like,
Come
relationship.
on. Funniest,
Hold on.
time out. Funniest moment
Chaz.
you've had. Funniest moment they had with us. Come on, one last story.
Funniest moment?
Funniest moment. That's kind of.
Oh
right
no,
on the
this
spot.
was crazy. It wasn't really funny because I felt bad.
'Cause I felt bad.
Because Carlos must have been like, I don't know if he remembers this. This was bad.
Don't
This was
say
bad.
it. I don't want to fucking know.
Yeah, see, you brought this shit up.
Carlos,
so yeah, say it.
Carlos was running with a pen.
Oh, that's
Facing
so
this
fucked
way.
up. Shh, guys, that's fucked up. I was like 4 years
I
old.
know.
I was 4 years old.
That's what we came up with the code.
And
Pineapples.
he
He poked his wee-wee?
Bro, my
I
right
made
hand
Anthony
almost.
put Bengay on his penis once. As
Shut
he
the
was
fuck
8.
up.
Oh,
Yeah,
crap.
he was in tears.
No, I literally-
I don't like this
that
segment.
because
I don't
I
like
always
this
thought
segment.
Bengay was like
I-
cold. Like, it would
I
feel
literally
nice.
almost
I was
took
like,
my
I
yeah.
thought it was like crema
Cause he, like,
vaginal
I
type
think he was
shit,
like
you know what I'm
running or
saying?
something. He was like, oh, it really burns it. I was like, here, put some of this on. Oh
Fucking
my god,
bitch.
like I put it. So,
crema vagina. Why the
Yeah.
fuck would you put
yeah,
Yo,
why would you put it?
Cause my grandmother, you gotta
Yo,
cut
my grandmother-
crema vaginal.
yo,
You
my
got-
grandma-
Oh, you wanna hear
Come on,
something
he not
funny?
even thought. No, don't
You
tell
wanna
that
hear
person.
something
I will
funny?
fucking
Yo,
kill
you
you.
wanna
I
hear
will
something
kill
funny?
you. I
Come
will
on.
I'm gonna say it.
It's
I'm
only
gonna
I
say
will
it.
throw Lola at you. Don't
Yo,
do it.
You're not in the picture. You have to come
You got
close.
crema vaginal for everything.
They have solutions.
Crema
because-
vaginal for you, for you, for you, for you.
Oh my god, I haven't laughed so much in so long.
No, you can see that.
No, all right, but
What
yo,
story I got
no,
about
no, no, no. All right, listen, we're gonna end this up, and I'm not end it up, but get out of that or end it up.
Yeah,
Whatever you-
let's just tie it up, bro.
But listen,
Enough on a good note.
everybody was sitting there talking about like relationships, and you guys said what you guys wanted, and I think that shit was all juicy. But now in 2018, with Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and everybody's so fucking connected, how can you possibly be a ride or die or be with somebody like, let's say, a marriage that your mother and father had when there wasn't social media, when they were more the world. There's so many
definitely
attractive
harder, but-
people in the world that they're not gonna catch your attention. Like, come on, it's like
But
it's a
that's
little
just like-
far fetched to think
I mean,
you're gonna be with one
no,
person for
that's-
20 years and not be with
I don't
somebody
think
else.
so.
You really come on.
The thing is,
Cut
that
the-
I'm
cut
like
the-
big on love. Like, I'm a lover, so I want to find that in someone. You know what I mean? And believe it or not, like, I don't really pay attention to Instagram in the sense that I'm looking for someone or I'm looking
but if it
to
just
see a
pops up.
guy. Be like, oh, let me see. I don't go out on dates. I don't do that. I'm not looking for anything. You know, obviously, my mom tells me all the time, like, you need to go out on dates to meet someone. You need. She tells me I need to go out in the world and experience people and date a few people and see what I want or
Yeah,
don't
go out
want.
to
You know,
the city,
actually,
meet
I
guys,
really
do
want to
things
do. We
like
should do it.
that.
I want to.
Let's go.
I want to do speed
Stop it.
dating. We should do it.
Stop
Who
it.
said you were invited? This is like.
No,
us.
but no, you're way too pretty to
no,
be doing
'cause
speed
I've
dating.
been-
Don't
It's a
meet
joke.
me.
No,
You
I
know what,
really
that's
wasn't
so
want to do it.
I'll tell you.
Yo, I got, bless you, baby.
Thank you.
I got so desperate, I even did a dating website. That was a nightmare.
What?
I've never-
And I was the prettiest girl on that
But
shit.
you know one thing I've been saying, like I said, all right, after I fix myself and I'm happy, like I really just want to date outside my town. Like I don't want to date nobody from this town. I just
That'd
want
be
to
awesome.
have a brand new start with whoever I'm with. All right, so let's end this off on a great note because this is beautiful. I think we had a really good time. We have a great episode. Let's do something corny.
Go out.
Can we do something corny?
What?
Everybody just say one positive word before we button this up.
Positive word?
Yeah, say something positive. Love.
Invite
joy.
everybody
damn.
to
You
church.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, every church, that's a big thing, you know.
Oh,
Fuck
when we,
people
well,
in
first we
church.
going to Miami, but when we come back
Oh
to
my
Miami.
God, yo, listen,
I wanna
they're
go
shooting this
now.
episode. By the time
I
you
told
guys
you guys
see this,
a couple of
they're
weeks
gonna
ago.
be out in Miami drinking pina
Yo, Andy,
coladas
Brian?
with their feet up, like, you know what I'm saying?
You
Am I
buying? We out to Miami?
buying what, flights? Ha!
I'm on the flight. I don't gotta worry about flights.
If you want,
Just pay for
I'll
it.
just tell Jasmine to stay and you can come with me.
Wow.
So this was Los.
This is Primo.
and
This was
Los
Jasmine.
Primo's
This was Steffi.
podcast.
And Lola.
Los Primo's
She's
podcast.
Podcast.
Featuring the sisters.
Hey.
Hey.
What is it called? Love what? Love yourself. Love yourself.
Wait,
yourself.
where we
Watch
looking
it,
at
yo.
though? Everyone's
We're
looking
looking
love
at
yourself.
So nah, but yo, listen. Even with the camera rolling, I wanted it to end off Jasmine saying that all this happiness and the self-love and the key to her happiness was finding the connection with God. That would have been awesome to sum it up, and it's like, listen, it's still
But why
rolling.
did you tell me to say that?
But he cut me off. That's what I was gonna
Yo,
say.
shut this one.
Rhythm, cause I believe in the prism. Illuminati on my body, I'm just part of a system. I see my thoughts clear. These hoes trying to play a part. Trying to build the bridge my heart, wanna tear apart. I don't get involved, these no names is role play. Trying to play a part, not knowing they get OJ. My feelings are deep, a spirit inclined. To only think about the money, never stressing a dime. Cause I used to be a used to, never got used to it. So I cop some work, it's amazing what some perks do. Man of many talents, said I couldn't do it all.